Ain't got a second waste. Lace on my hands and waist. Devotion nightly. Call me what you want, say it nicely. It only takes a spark to lighten up the dark. This light I've tried to hide is burning up inside. No, you cannot tear me down. I won't stop, I won't back down, baby. Play a game that you know that you just can't win. Take a chance on me and baby, go all in. Go all in. All that you are, all that you've been. Shine through the darkest days. Ground with fire, set the pace. 'Cause I'm take a seat in the front row. Take a seat in the front row. Take my time, yeah, steal the show. Yeah, do it on my own. Let's go. Get in the car. We'll race to the stars. Baby, we're breaking through the sky. Breaking through the sky. Burning through. No, you cannot tear me down. I won't stop, I won't back down, baby. Play a game that you know that you just can't win. Take a chance on me and baby, go all in. Go all in. All that you are, all that you've been. Shine through the darkest days. Ground with fire, set the pace. 'Cause I'm
Hello, party people. Let me just fix this. Okay. Really quickly, I'm looking at the possible charities for November 2025, and there were a couple I was going to use for the future, but I can't find them now, so I think they pop in and out. I'm looking at this one right here. Let me see if I can find out more information about it. So this is for young people. Do I count as a young person? I'm not sure if I fall into this category, or if I even know people who fall into this category. It's something called the Trevor Project, as in like a guy's name, first name Trevor. Yeah, I was going shadow. Yeah, so I'm not too familiar with this, I mean, like, it's legitimate. They've raised over $400,000. Like, just saying. It's rated 4 stars on Charity Navigator, but I don't use that. I use Streamline Charity, obviously. Yeah. If you wanted to do earlier or later, just let me know. I'm pretty much have an open schedule today. Yeah, my sleep schedule is really weird lately. I'm supposed to have lunch with someone, but this guy, man, like, he's I don't want to call him flaky, but like, I don't know, it's just I don't want to say aggravating, but it's a waste of my time, and like, I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I'm just saying. Trans Lifeline raised over 70,000. Yeah, is there a way I could search these like easier? It's Project Hope again. American Red Cross, we did that one. They don't cooperate with a kick. Not yet, at least. It's a way to search. If you guys have any recommendations for November 2025 share, I know it's still like 6 days away, basically a week, but I like to get a head start on these things if I can. I never heard of this one. See, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. It's a Help Our Heroes one. Yeah, some of these are fairly new because they've only raised like a few hundred, and not even 1,000 yet. I'm pretty sure they're all legit too, because like this is I think it's a relatively popular and informative website. I just wish they organized it better, gave organization functions like filters, you know. But I don't see those here yet. I'll take a look at this one. What is this one? Oh, you can donate directly without your screen name attached to it. It's interesting. I don't know. I mean, like, because November and December are one of the most well, not one of, they are the most busy seasons for charities, because everyone feels like donating because it's a holiday, blah blah blah. When you should be donating all year, but hey, whatever. Yeah, so I want November and December to be good, especially December. Huh. There's teams. There's teams for this. You mean another one? You you don't want to do the Twitch thing? You've been experimenting with YouTube Live? I hear the chat on YouTube is a lot more toxic than in Twitch. Oh, for the manga channel. Oh yeah. That's your. You have the same screen name, right, for that one compared to your YouTube channel? I think it's the same screen name, isn't it? Oh, so did you rename the channel, or you made it a completely new channel? I don't know, man. Don't spread yourself thin. But I don't know. Some people like categories. I don't know. You didn't? What? No, you didn't tell me the name of his channel. You didn't tell me it was going to be called Shadow Anime Reads. That is the first time I've heard that title of that YouTube channel. I guess we'll figure this out. There's no rush, but I'd rather know where I'm going than where I'm not going. Is there a gaming charity? Of course there is. Maybe I could find someone who wants to be part of the campaign. Alright. Well, the two main stuff I was going to do today I can't do yet. So, back to Genshin. Alright, we're going to finish up this this Archon quest. I think we still got a ways to go, but this should clear up. I'm not sure. It's on Act 4 right now, but I don't think that's the accurate number. I'm guessing Nodcry is going to be pretty small. It seems, I don't know, because it's not really like an Archon nation, you know? Am I live? I should be. What's going on? That was weird. It says it couldn't log in. Alright, here we go. 58 resin. Might as well wait for 60, but we'll get started on this first. Why does starfish pickable? It's made up that word pickupable. I guess we're gonna chat.
You're both awfully quiet. Why don't I start us off with an icebreaker?
Much obliged.
Have either of you ever had your portrait painted? If not, I'd be glad to help.
That sounds like a lovely idea. You know how to paint then?
I dabble occasionally.
He's an excellent painter. Tables, chairs, people, dragons, you name it. He'll paint it for you.
I'm flattered.
If I ever get the chance, I'd like to give it a try myself.
I'll bear that in mind. Anyway, how about you, Durin? What sort of portrait would you prefer?
Oh, I'd be fine with anything. Whatever style feels best to you.
Very well. Then I'll play it by ear.
You can replicate any style I want?
I can try. If you show me a sample, I'll do my best to match it.
Thank you. In that case, I'll dig up some reference material for you.
That was clearly an important conversation concerning everything.
Is there something you'd like to say to me?
Yeah! For starters, why'd you just show up here without even giving us a heads up?
If you think back to our previous interactions, you may recall that that's hardly out of character for me.
You do have a point there. Oh yeah! You'll need to find somewhere to stay the night too, right? Want to tag along with us? You never know. We might get a group discount.
Sure. Let's do that.
Great! Paimon will handle it. And in return, we can get Dainslift to be our very own personal bodyguard.
If that's what you had in mind, you should have said so sooner. I'd be happy to help.
Oh, okay then. Paimon was only kidding, but good to know. Anyway, since we're all here together, we might as well watch each other's backs. That's just what friends do, right?
Indeed. Thank you.
Truth be told, I can't remember the last...
You're not alone there, my friend. The Lightkeepers also struggle to bring everyone...
I don't
His
doubt
character
that.
model is bigger.
I've only ever met two Ratniki, one being you.
Itlua is a good apple. I'll give him that. He's kind, honest, and regularly...
So you're what? A fake Ratnik? Come on, what?
Sorry. I'm not...
Let's just keep this between ourselves. Probably best if...
That goes without saying.
Anyone else in the know?
It's dangerous being too sharp.
Then, in the name of the Animo Archon Barbados himself.
When we went for drinks, you said that you and Barbados were practically best buds. In the light of that...
Of course. Just as long as you don't go spreading around the fact that I'm close with Barbados, all right?
Fair enough, then.
Ah, Miss Nefer. You made it after all. But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end. Once this is over, I'll be heading straight back to continue my work. I left Yehoda back at the Curatorium to watch over things while I'm gone.
So much for just this once.
Shh! Not so loud! We're on a roll here. What if he remembers and suddenly decides to back out?
Did you say something, Mr. Varka?
Huh? I didn't say anything. Right, Flint?
Must have been a frog. They get so noisy around here at nighttime. It's like they're putting on a concert in the background.
Anyway, before we begin, there's a few introductions to make. Let me start by saying that it's an honor to be speaking before so many distinguished colleagues and collaborators. First up, we have Miss Lauma. As Moon Chanter, she's the leader of the Frost Moon Scions, a local religious community in Nodcry. Then there's Miss Nefer, boss of the Curatorium of Secrets, an intel gatherer extraordinaire. Nefer is leading the investigation into Rerer's background, assisted by Yehoda and Lauma. From the little I've heard, they're making some great progress. Over here, we have Mr. Flintz, a Ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. In our last operation, he courageously distracted the Wild Hunt to buy time for the rest of us. For those of you who've never met, this is Mr. Albedo, a renowned alchemist and captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team. By his side is a new face for us all, myself included, Mr. Durin, who has come to lend his aid. Next up, we have the Moon Maiden and former Fatui Harbinger, Miss Columbina. Then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the rundown. And Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly the best guide in all of Teyvat.
Wow! That's a lot of people! Great turnout!
Miss Nefer, it looks like you might have another job coming your way, so, congratulations on the booming business, I guess.
You think I haven't got enough on my hands as it is? Who's looking for me now?
That would be me, Miss Nefer. I have a commission for you.
And you are?
Who I am doesn't matter right now. What does matter is that I'd like you to gather more intelligence about the Recher of Solnari.
Well, it's not as if we never take on anonymous commissions, but in your case, I'll have to decline. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say your job's probably more hassle than it's worth. Something about you seems like bad news.
It's my eyes, isn't it?
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case, the fact that you're even still alive raises an awful lot of questions for me.
My name is Dainsleif. And yes, I am from Conria. As I'm sure you're aware, the Recher of Solnari's real name is Rerir. He was once an acquaintance of mine.
Really? Then you must have been quite an influential figure yourself.
You flatter me, but none of that matters anymore. My point was simply to clarify why I have asked Miss Nefer to investigate Rerir's background.
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends? What am I missing here? Surely you already know how he became one of the Five Sinners.
I'll tell you everything I know. The history of Conria, the names and identities of the Five Sinners. I remember it all like it was yesterday. I have never spoken openly of this before. But the truth was exactly as people say. The Five Sinners were each driven by their own desires, and it was by playing upon these that the Abyss tempted them to their fall, tearing Conria apart in the process. The visionary, Vedifenir, who wished to foretell the future. The wise, Haroptatir, who sought limitless knowledge. Gold, Rhindaughter, who desired to create life. The foul, Surtologi, who pursued supreme strength. And last, but not least, Recher of Solnari, Rerir, Ravager of the Moon. Of the five, Rerir is the only one who remains a mystery to me. He never harbored grand ambitions. So what changed in the space of a single night? How did he come to fall like the others?
In other words, you're saying that his change came as a shock to you, and you have no idea what actually happened?
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led to their fall. But what did that look like in practice? And what other context can you give me about the events of that time? The more detail you can give me, the better.
Strangely, now that it comes to it, I hardly know where to begin. The fateful night took place during the era of the Eclipse Dynasty. One day, my elder brother, the visionary, Vedifenir, was summoned to the palace by the Vinster King, only for the king to gouge out his eyes and cast him into the dungeons. When I came to hear of this, my fury knew no bounds. I gathered together every ally I thought I had, and together, we set a night to storm the palace and free Ved. Centuries on, the memories of that night still haunt me, like a never-ending nightmare. We broke through the palace gates, just like we had planned, each striking towards our separate targets. But then, I was betrayed. Even Vedifenir, the very person I had come to rescue, abandoned me and partook of the Abyss's power.
So, it's personal after all. Then tell me, Mr. Dainsleif, what price are you willing to pay? You, of all people, must know that nothing comes for free.
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a commission. But know this. Crazier was not always a madman. Believe it or not, there was a time when he was just an ordinary man, working for the Conrian Intelligence Service. Uncovering the truth of Crazier's past is the only way to unravel this mystery. But before you decide if you will accept my commission, I will tell you more about him. Enough, I hope, to help you plan your next move.
Sounds pretty good to me. Feels like we just flagged down a random passerby, only to discover he's actually a master strategist who has a score to settle with our enemy.
Can I borrow your halo? It could be useful in the lighthouse.
Hey, enough with the wisecracks! Besides, isn't that lamp of yours bright enough already?
Relax. It was meant to be a compliment. If that was a little over the top for your liking, I'll make sure to tone it down next time.
I'll give your proposal some serious thought, Mr. Dainsleif. Let's speak in private once the meeting is over.
Before that, there's a few things I'd like to share.
Now that we've united the hearts of the three moons, your power should be greatly enhanced. But it seems like that hasn't happened yet.
I believe it. You've done so much for me, so I want to be completely honest with you all. Even though I'm doing a lot better now, the truth is, my recovery will likely be an ongoing process. From the moment I was born, my power has been slowly ebbing away. And that is because Tevat has never accepted me. Even with the moons united as one, it seems my rejection cannot be undone. So far, I have yet to find a solution. Even so, I will do everything in my power to help you drive out the Crazier of Solnari. As Arlecchino put it,
Kutar.
Defeating the Crazier of Solnari will be no easy task.
Naturally. We should take all the help we can get.
We've considered several viable plans now, but our choice hinges on the answers to a few key questions. Is it even possible to kill Crazier? What experiences shaped the person or monster he became? And what's he really after? Given Albedo's expertise in alchemy, I think we should leave him to try and answer the first of these questions.
Understood.
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count on you again, Miss Nefer. Believe me when I say it's not my wish to burden you. But right now, relying on your skills is our only option.
So you're placing all your hopes on me, huh?
We can't thank you enough for agreeing to help us.
You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment.
Ladies, please. I must object to your portrayal of me. That's all. Feel free to keep bickering. Just pretend I'm not here.
I almost don't want to leave this room. I'm curious to see how this plays out.
I have faith in you, Miss Nefer. Something tells me you'll stand by us until the very end.
Oh? And what makes you so sure of that? What if I suddenly decide that my compensation is insufficient?
This isn't about the money. I can sense that you've got a deep-seated distaste for Crazier. And knowing you, that alone is motive enough.
Look at them getting along so well.
And I'm the one they accuse of insincere flattery.
Miss Lauma, you have to understand something.
Is that right? Well, maybe the...
Anyway, we've... Mr. Dainsliff, let's talk.
This whole experience is teaching me a lot. For instance,
Excuse me.
I now know that when other issues come up in the future, I'll have far more luck getting Lauma to convince Miss Nefer than trying to do it myself.
Hate to say it, friend, but that's one of the funniest things I've heard in a while.
Why? You think I've got it wrong?
Quite the opposite. But what makes it so hilarious is how long it's taken you to realize.
Thank you for waiting.
It's okay. We actually used...
That's very considerate of you. Now, I trust you, Sherm. We spoke at some length.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's...
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I invited...
That's 'cause...
That's one way to put it. All right. So here, the reason I've gathered you all, think of this as a diving expedition into some... Once the ceremony begins, we will all be spying on privileged information. But in the interests of safety, you must remain absolutely silent at all. Lastly, any individuals of a weaker constitution are advised not to partake in the ceremony. In any case, Paimon has her own job to do, which requires staying in the room, but...
Well, good luck, everyone!
There's a little more to it. In the event that something goes wrong, you will be our first responder. I don't anticipate any issue.
I second that. This...
So, Paimon's like...
Good.
So, did Mr. Dainsliff tell you anything else?
He told me that he believes Crazier kept some big secret.
But surely you're not planning to go through with this.
If you think that, you'd be over it. But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand...
Well,
You're so...
all right. I'm good.
All set over here too.
Promise, Paimon, you'll be extra
All right. Let your hope close your...
Oh. Doing this deep dive again.
Phew. Could this be his office? Pretty standard setup. According to Tane, is this where you keep your secrets? He looks even gloomier than last time.
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them just like usual. Male, 51. Occupation, cook. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized. This one should be Archon. Female, 23. Occupation, neutralized. Another one for Purd. Sounds like she was that other... Male, 40. Neutralized. Just another nobody for the... Come to think of it, I remember... Neutralized. Filed. I have no recollection of this. Female. Neutralized. Filed. Neutral.
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it. Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No! No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats. It's a perfectly legitimate line of work. Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts.
A file took its, but at this stage I wonder what kind of aha.
Please, hear me. I saw someone.
There's a note in the margin. Could the voice in the recording? Bookshelves full of documents. Looks like these are all the Crimson Moon. Yep. A box contain must be first.
Mr. Vedifalnir, it's been quite some time since we last met.
Crazier, I trust you're here because you have something important to discuss.
Forgive me. I wasn't tuning out, it's just, I notice you didn't even phrase that as a question. As if you knew I was coming. Tell me, does someone in your position ever feel the need to ask questions at all?
It is indeed within my power to foresee certain things. Things like your arrival.
I was just thinking. It won't be long before I'll be inviting both you and Dane to my wedding.
That isn't a lie, but nor is it a fact as such. It's a wish, isn't it?
More Genesis Crystals, way more wishes.
Profit is there.
Get those Prima Gems.
That day we met for drinks, I knew it was only a matter of time before you came looking for me.
Does it feel good? Knowing how the future will unfold.
I'm afraid the notions of good and bad fail to capture the complexity of what such a power entails. Once you've seen what will come to pass, it can be all too easy to succumb to fear and melancholy. Unless, of course, you learn to abandon these feelings. You fear my silence, and long to hear the words I left unspoken that day.
That's right.
You must have noticed my reluctance to broach the subject. And the reason is simple. Because the truth could never have the burden of prophecy.
How come they don't show what he looks like?
So who exactly do you deem?
Or rather,
You're closer to His Majesty than...
You say that as though it is to my benefit.
You are so wise.
You make a fair point. Let me offer you some advice. For many reasons, there is very little chance of your marriage ending in happiness. If happiness is what you seek, you should find another fiancé.
Hold on. There's that same black fog again. Could this memory belong to Thelindis? Guess I'd better tread carefully.
Wait. Hear me out. His name is Crazier.
What?
Cruel irony, isn't it?
Why
Art simple. It's I want you to kill him.
No, absolutely not. I would.
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last.
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter now? You think that alone is reason enough for me?
Why wouldn't it be? You two were once a child of the Crimson Moon. Just like me.
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty, I can try to persuade him.
Persuade the Vinster King? Do you even know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? Why he keeps trying the Vinster King? A blind fool. His eyes clouded by powers from beyond this world. If you can't bring yourself to do it...
The Ray here, that really is quite a secret you've been keeping, but who am I to talk? Am I really any better? Love should be built on honesty. But is it really so wrong to hide things that would only make life harder? If we don't cover up the parts that no one else should see, Vedifulnir must have known all this. But I won't just sit by and watch this disaster, no matter who.
Huh? Was that Crazier who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out.
Deli? Oh. They're talking about those people from the opposition.
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be. We're not going to survive the Thelindis.
Sorry. I heard you, though. He's just following the King's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt down...
By the time you first met him, he...
No. Crazier has no idea. Truth be told, apart from my teacher.
But as Orlog said,
I'll work something out. Don't forget that Rerir is, for now, don't.
If even you can.
I won't speak in his defense. Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to.
You called.
I've got a job.
Another day, another round of assassination training. Training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you kill a person, doesn't it bother you when you end up covered in their blood?
Why would it? Aren't we all just walking blood bags?
But not
Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle, then choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk. Pray when such a thing.
I doubt that. I'll bet no one ever died a quiet death at your hands.
I work clean. No traces. That won't happen.
Ever since you fell under the spell of that power, in the beginning, you only had to take out a handful of the guilty. But now,
The ones I've dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work flawlessly.
you know I horrendous didn't your proposal, don't you? Was it because you didn't trust me? Or something else?
No!
Delindis, do you still...
Orla.
The boy who was pretending to sell flowers.
Yes. What about...
He was arrested. I just don't get it. After everything he's done, or does it mean nothing to you?
No, that's not...
I need to go now. If...
Author, Delindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 47 hours for experimental purposes. The results are as follows. All subjects of observation that were sent inside have now... The situation within is proving more problematic. No progress, things are getting worse, but... if all this research... But... could he really... No.
Wow. Engaged an enemy. That's cool.
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live.
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
Good point.
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen. Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this. would we? Today's files are in. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Thalindis? No. No! Why? But you bear no mark of the Crimson Moon. How could you possibly have anything to do with them? A diluted bloodline. What a fool. Irminsul. Today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. No. This cannot go on.
It's a big castle, yeah.
You're really letting me go?
I am. As long as you can guarantee that no one will find you.
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. No one will know I was here. But what about you?
Me?
If you let me go, you won't be able to complete your mission, will you?
What is his mission?
Good point. In that case, maybe you should stay.
No, please! I just want to see the outside world again. To...
Go on living?
Yes. I know you're a man of your word. So please, just let me go.
If I let you leave, what will become of me? Just kidding. Go, now. But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught. We'll be seeing each other again very soon if you do.
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedifalnir.
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Crazier, or you risk losing everything.
I will not.
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Crazier. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now he won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps... Tell me then! What will this moment of opportunity... And... No.
So, the king's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Conria, and it looks like this Thalindis, Crazier's would-be fiancée, herself belonged to a sub-branch. It almost defies belief that a couple... And why does Vedifalnir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Crazier's head? The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow, time for something. We've been inside Crazier's mind this whole... There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines. And now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction. Part simulation, part reasoning. But it's usually pretty accurate. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Crazier has really been hiding.
Crazier, are you there?
Crazier!
Dane?
Quick, come with me.
Okay. I'll come.
All right then, but make it quick.
I've never seen Dane so worked up before.
Lightkeeper?
Well, this is a nice change, meeting you all at this hour. When men and women of ambition can speak face to face and...
Don't be ridiculous. We do...
You might ask your blade that same... The word on the street is that...
If this is your way of offering...
Oh, we can...
Robtatir. What brings you...
Why, Dainsleif, of course. Please. Cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rheindotter.
Well, you're president of the Vice President V.
My success, of course. And as for Eftervit, in missing out on the presidency, he's done.
You're all here. I apologize.
You must be Rerir.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing personal.
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here. But Dainsleif...
It's my brother, Vedalfenir. After he spoke at the court this morning, the king was so infuriated by his words that he had him blinded in both eyes and thrown in prison.
Vedalfenir in prison? Strange. I thought the king trusted him and Horoptatir more than anyone else in the... Does this mean the king's circle of trust just...
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what I simply appease him. Because it's in the best interests of the Universitas.
And also because you're slimy.
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion?
Dane?
Rescue Vedalfenir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storm...
That's far too dangerous.
Hmm?
I have no desire to commit. My blade will force the...
So, Vedalfenir's... The extent of his majesty. You have noble...
A letter of pop. The chances of the... This black fog over the board must have some connection. Another mystery I'll...
Author Thalindis, over the course of this week, the research dating back to the crypt. However, there are an enormous amount of... To make matters worse, this is not a... I apologize if we really made it...
I don't blame him. The lens is pretty hot. Just saying. For an NPC, it looks pretty good. Alright, what's going on now?
This is for you. I heard you're gonna leave the city with your parents.
The Lindis.
I've heard nothing. Crazier got back very late last Friday, and he was acting a little unusual. You never saw him, and I don't know what he did. And this conversation?
What if he finds out that you pried into his...
Don't be silly. I don't know what secrets he does or doesn't have. All I know is he's...
Are you scared of him?
I don't know. The Crazier I know, logically, I should be scared of him. And yet, I don't want to lose him. But enough about that. You should get going, and be careful with the package I gave you.
What's in it?
A piece of the moon. All you need.
A red moon?
That's right. Our moon.
I promise they'll...
The Crimson Moon bloodline will never die out, no matter how...
Damn. Oh damn.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this true? You know what happens to those who betray—
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne.
If you have any love—
It's showtime. My job is to enter the... Stay...
Look after my brother. Draw your blade.
found you. Hello. Surprised?
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's sheer ignorance.
I'm curious. What did you...
It wasn't a prophecy. The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions. I simply told him that if he...
But he didn't listen. Worse still, he stabbed you in both eyes and locked you away. Dane asked for my help. The court is in complete chaos now, but I'm sure you...
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw. Yet I am powerless to change it. Fate, I do wonder...
Forgive my curtness, but you can't have wisdom beyond the There are things that
He wasn't entirely wrong.
Until what?
Just now.
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways.
I sense hatred in you. But also hope. But this is not the end. There are many men of honor and courage in this world. Is that a dagger?
With your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your sight.
Of course not. We're on the same side.
We could be. But I need you to be honest with me, Vedafalnir.
You mean your future?
Yes. And I know there are bigger things at stake here. A dynasty, a nation, maybe the entire world. But forgive me, I care first and foremost. I can't abandon the one I love to save myself. I just can't do it.
In matters of fate, that is the cruelest...
I know it's your voice that I keep hearing. You show me disaster, but you won't...
My voice? It turns out that we are not so different.
Vedafalnir just broke into the strangest smile I've ever seen in my life. As if he'd discovered some monumental secret.
Very well then. For as long as you live, your story with Thelindis shall not come to an end. That is the... It is up to you whether you believe my words.
I will hold...
Thank you for setting me free.
Just then, a strange wave of it.
If I were you, I would head to the Universitas Magistrorum.
The Universitas? Oh no!
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other.
Whatever Vedafalnir said, I didn't catch it. I didn't even...
That's a dead end.
Monsters? What is this Rhine-Daughter's doing? By the Universitas Magistrorum. Out of my way!
It all adds up. No more lies. Can't hide the truth. Seek within. I saw this coming.
I know I had my team with me.
The Universitas. That reminds me of a rumor I once heard. Allegedly, the king installed secret mechanisms in the palace and around the city. No one knows where they are or what kind of power they hold. But if they were ever going to activate, it would probably be the night of tonight.
Help! Help!
Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you!
Save me! I can't! Ah!
That sounded like an explosion. So, the rumor is true? The king really went through with it. What other means does the king have at his disposal? They must run on power, and given it's a major center of abyss research, anyone over at the...
Solidified! Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled. Be not perturbed. Stabilize. Order guide you. Silence.
Monsters at the Universitas Magistrorum? Why now? Oh no, they're coming. It's no use. The table won't hold out much longer. The weapons. Where are the weapons? Of course. All the lab equipment was upgraded after the inspection last week, but the new weapons haven't been allocated yet. I'm done for. Is anyone there? I need help! Ah! Stay back, please.
Here it's kind of greenish. Green yellow. Oh, cinematic.
What's that?
Red Rear. So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
This? No, don't do it! Cylinders! Cylinders!
I told you, Crazier. Let her go. You will find someone better.
No! No, I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know a way? Tell me!
Come to the palace. Join us.
The 5 sinners.
Crazier, thank goodness we...
Step forth and take your share.
You made it.
Not you too.
Hatred or grief, despair, desire. We all have our own.
Crazier. Crazier.
Cylinders.
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Crazier? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice.
It's not real. He took too much.
I will find you. And then you can give me your answer.
Wow.
So that's how the Raker of viewing other people's thoughts for two. In a nutshell, the story of his past is filled with.
I feel like I know a little bit more about Conria now. I mean, that didn't clear up every question I had, but I answered a lot of them in a different way.
Everyone, I'm back. Can I get a stand?
Never! How are you holding?
She's fine.
Yes, you will have seen the events of Rarier's life through my thoughts. It's now.
I mostly agree. There's only so much we can. However, I would not consider Rarier to be a nobody.
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again.
That's not what I meant.
Then try to remember that I respond better to the carrot than the stick. Now, as for you, Missy, you were excellent. You stuck to the rules of the ceremony and kept your mouth shut the entire time. Bravo.
Cool. So, can you fill me in on the deets now?
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others first. Yehoda?
Yes, boss!
That's more like it. For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the first clause of your employment contract.
Forgive my curiosity, but...
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that boss is too lazy to do for herself.
Is that right?
If something is in the contract, it's because she willingly agreed to it. In any case, I've hardly shied away. There's nothing I dislike more. Oh no.
Why?
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves. I'm not that kind of boss. And it would go against the Curatorium's labor policy.
I'm sorry. What did you hear me say? I wasn't...
Wait, how long have I been...
Not long. You just... Boss, what's wrong?
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
Hallucinated? But...
How indeed. This place should heed...
So you control everything in...
More or less. But...
Has anything like this...
Only once. It was...
Is there any similarity between what happened then?
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent.
Is there anything I can...
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I only...
Meaning, you're not feeling...
Meaning, this is not something Yehoda can help with. The chess set is a personal treasure that I alone understand.
Boss, it's fine.
Oh, listen to you.
What?
Yes, really. Where would I ever find another employee as...
Well... Anyway,
You're showing a lot of skin.
I was thinking of fetching some water. There's
What's
gotta be a source
Jehoda's
around here
pants? Are those
somewhere.
pants?
I
suggest everyone
Are those
find
like booty
someplace
shorts?
comfortable to take a rest. We gotta even though all this, you don't want to dismiss mental fatigue just because it isn't.
Don't I have the bet?
If we can find...
Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. You have my word.
Jeez. What's that say? What does that do?
This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign. There's someone up ahead.
I wasn't expecting visitors at this hour.
Oh.
There you are! Sinue's been looking.
Oh yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more...
What do you mean, loose chain?
Hey, kid.
Get in his good books?
I've written a new song.
A new song, huh?
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there warming up my vocal.
Pile of stones. Got it.
This is Sumeru?
Hi, Dad. Uncle Retinue said you...
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you could have shared the spoils of war with me.
Spoils of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
It was just a figure of speech. The aftermath of a sandstorm is no time to be waging war. I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back. Which means...
We have a well again.
That's right. I found a new one and brought back as much water as I could carry. It should last us for a good while.
If it wasn't for these blasted sandstorms, our wells wouldn't be caving in. You wouldn't be spending all your time out searching for new water sources.
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be leading us out of hardship and poverty, onto better things. You know how prosperous our ancestors were. I've told you all the stories. And look at us now. Squeezed into these hovels. No one would choose this, if it wasn't for the endless wars over the years. But things are looking up. I started working with some folks from the academia a few months back. They gave me some contacts in return for my assistance in the desert.
So you're the academia's helper now?
Special ambassador, they call it. Think of it as a partnership. It's nothing bad, okay? We've been isolated
Space out
here
for
in
a
the desert
second.
for too long. Seeking opportunities elsewhere is the best thing for us, and the fastest way to progress.
So, do you get anything good out of being a special ambassador?
Money?
Of course. My luck's improving all the time. One day, I swear I'm gonna lead us out of this place. We'll find somewhere new. Somewhere better.
No comment.
That's our well, and you know it. You stole from us. Well, you've gone from chief to thief, and now you have to face the consequences.
Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid, or both.
And that special ambassador act? Yeah, nice try. We spoke to the academia. They said it was all news to them. You're a liar and a cheat.
I heard Yehoda gasp, but I don't blame her. Most people are terrified by the sight of blood. Corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. The desert dwellers' weapons of choice. There's a handwritten note on the ground. Let's see what it says.
Halil, this is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. This is my second time writing to you. I assume my last letter must have gotten lost in the mail, as I didn't receive a reply. I'm writing to you because I need some help. That sandstorm the other day completely blocked up our well, forcing me to look for another water source in Iab and Unut territory. It was a matter of survival. Praise the gods. The well of the Iab tribe was intact. It was my last... You told me to write to you if I ever needed help. I urgently need you to formally recognize this is an emergency.
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death. What a ridiculous...
Ah, officer. Welcome. Welcome to our humble village.
I thought you would at least have the courtesy to provide some...
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical.
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our god. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her away from this place. Give her a chance. Don't let her talent go to waste.
I don't recognize...
She showed up here a few days ago and we took her in.
So, where are you?
Nowhere special.
What about the rest of your family?
Just the one. Correct.
So, no brother?
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers.
All right, get over here. Sign your name on... Never? You're rather fair-skinned for a desert dweller.
Weird, huh? It's pretty weird. I'm in Sumer. I remember this place. A lot of books.
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already. Please read through the materials thoroughly, conduct your own additional research, and then write an essay on the topic.
Yes, Professor, I'm aware. I just had a couple more questions I wanted to get your perspective on.
Oh? Please, ask away.
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets, and I couldn't help but notice that my assignment is much easier than theirs. Do you really think I'm a weak student?
A weak student? Goodness.
I think what you're saying is, a weak student wouldn't have noticed the discrepancy.
You see? Sharp as they come.
Because of where I come from.
I'm sorry, Nefer. Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions?
I wanted to check if someone sent me a letter to the academia.
Ah, your family wrote to you. Well, as long as...
Not exactly. It's not even a recent letter. I was just curious where the mail would end up if no one collects it.
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a whatever you're looking for.
Okay, got it.
Oh, don't mention it.
Hey, you're a great teacher. And you do your best for all It's not just the academia.
Oh, my dear child.
I haven't.
The House of Dana? Dana Harvey? How was that?
This must be it. Let's take a look. A dilapidation survey. This one was never... Who was... This one... In clinical... This seems like... Wait. The note says... This next one is... A few words of in recent... However, as well education as grant... I do hope... And the sender... So this... Whatever. I'm not exactly... I can't believe... I don't believe for one...
I'm pretty sure Rare is controlling this.
Could this be it?
Like the entire story so far. With the cinematic one.
Greetings, Halil. I don't know how well in my tribe, the Shimti tribe lives up. This brings me to my reason for There was the Eob, and I found a well. When we met, that aside, we have
From the outset, the academia never took you seriously. And you were so emphatic that your luck had finally changed for the better.
Those thighs, man. Damn.
You swore you'd lead us to a better place one day. You spoke with such conviction, like you were the most powerful... You liar. You lied about everything. You promised the world, and delivered on none of it. And who fell for it? Just me, by the looks of it. Despite your best efforts. Which makes you a pathetic liar. You weren't even any good at it. I think I'll take over from here. Let me show you how it's done. I just came to say goodbye.
Never?
I'm quitting. Something's come up in my hometown.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you.
It was. But it doesn't matter. Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bags, so I left some incense on your desk. What's wrong? I thought you liked incense. Although, I did read somewhere in the House of Dana that it has hallucinogenic effects. Don't use it all at...
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown?
Yeah, I lied. It's not rare at all. There's this bunch... It's not worth much. Keep...
But never...
All right, that's all...
Don't forget me, okay? I mean...
Yeah, I lied again. And as for remembering her, I'll be lucky if I even make it through this alive.
the settlement.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big business deal to be made. If not, I'd be very disappointed.
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. Not all special ambassadors share my admiration for the Eab people. The ever-shifting balance of...
So...
This well,
You're not wrong.
Of course not. Records uncovered by the... I checked the map.
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say...
Don't get greedy. We know far...
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. The Academia is only interested in dealing... I hope I am making...
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down every one of your people and make you watch as I cut their heads off one by one.
I assure you, Chief, that would not be in your long-term interests. You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rainforest, but surely even you recognize an ambassador's attire when you see it. And what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway? You really think the Sumeru Academia would bother to come all this way just to lie to you? We have more important...
All right, in that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news. In fact...
Gladly. I am partial to wine myself, so let's indulge in a few drinks together.
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've...
What? Well, don't just stand there. Take it back.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the Eab.
Well, what is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they seize the well. This can't be a coincidence. Perhaps there is a traitor in your midst.
I don't think so.
I am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders. If you cannot regain control over the well, I'm afraid you won't see a single mora of that 50 million.
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some time. I swear the Unut will not get away with this. That well
That's a long fucking question.
And so is the mora.
Glad to hear it. I will wait here for an update.
If there is a traitor.
Wow. All it took was a few words.
So, in
It's only
summary,
2 hours doing this shit.
The Eab are root, so let me ask you.
Kill them all.
Precisely. At the same time...
We have our own rules.
Right. Natural ally. Weren't the Eab your ally? Let me be clear.
Say no.
Good. You see, Dad?
What's down here? I didn't know this song. It's with the mandolin.
Look at at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies bleed like any others. You're no different. You're nothing special at all. The monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary, petty human beings. What a joke. I think we're even now. Maybe I've even done the desert a favor. It's a better place without all these people around. Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, our tribespeople would still be alive. In this dog-eat-dog world. But you couldn't do what had to be done.
Nefer, it's okay. All of this isn't...
I believe I remember you promising to remain silent.
Yeah, but even so...
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
Alright, time for a sharp turn onto a completely different topic. So, anyway, that's enough of that. When are we getting out of this place? Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired. Oh, Lauma, you tired?
Yes. If we can find somewhere to...
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? A temple? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or...
You mentioned a temple.
My biggest...
Ah.
I didn't know you were...
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru.
Sounds impressive.
Oh, I know who you mean. General Mahamatra Sino. The spirit of Hermanubis dwells within him.
That's boss enough for ya. She knows
Sino's hardly a figure of a...
What about him?
Well, he's not a small deal. Let's put it that... Please, this is the bare... Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take...
Oh my god, we're still going. Who has the time to do all this in one block? I feel like it's unrealistic for the typical Genshin Impact player. Maybe a low spender. Is Sino here?
Uh-oh. I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have any... I want to do the whole name drop.
A statue with the head of a bird.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King. One of the 7 pillars of King Deshret. The legends say that he, the crocodile... Let's take a look.
Cinematic. Again. I hope this is worth it. Like the detail on her outfit is crazy.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
evidence.
Speak for yourself.
That's some self-defense. You know what?
How
How you?
repulsive.
My nephew can't do that. Is it a prison? Like some sort of bone prison? And is there Illuminati references in this, I feel like?
Timed that pretty well, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just glad no one was hurt.
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping get them out?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers involved. I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact after all these years.
She's a time
I
traveler.
take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes as a great relief.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Crazier inside the chess set.
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to the temple. By using this fragment to probe into Crazier's past, well, the monster formerly known as Crazier, it seems I alerted him. I was tracking him, then he caught on and started tracking me too. Can't say I'm surprised.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone? That shouldn't be possible.
Crazier was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an expert at finding a trail and hunting down his pursuers.
No wonder.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't able to leave at first.
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable item. Would I be right in thinking you have some connection to King Deshret?
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings, the Ibis King. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Eab massacred my tribe, the Shimti, in our home village. A few years later, I enrolled in the academia, where some new information came to light. The Unut and the Eab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million Mora. The Eab ultimately won that confrontation, but their victory came at the cost of almost every warrior in the tribe. The final blow to the Eab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded their chief right before my eyes. The remaining Eab fled, and have been scattered to the winds ever since. Having gotten my revenge, I returned to my hometown, where to my surprise, the nearby temple was still standing. There it was, seemingly immune to the relentless hostility of the desert, while my tribal home lay in ruins. As I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just outside. This cat, as it turned out, was home to the spirit of the Ibis King. He led me to a gate deep inside the temple, and there he made a deal with me. This chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard within is made to the same specifications as the one in the mausoleum of King Deshret, and represents his power of piercing analysis. With this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive hidden secrets. Now, you could conclude that the Ibis King simply wanted to give the people of this world the power to seek the truth. But I don't believe that's the full story. Every god plays favorites. Their hearts are as fickle as any human's, full of secrets, perversions, egotistical tendencies. But precious few gods are willing to admit this.
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fate itself. Their gaze falls preferentially upon a select few. As you rightly point out, this is an act of favoritism.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share everything I've learned. Thank you all for being here. As promised, I did some further investigating into the Raker of Solnari's background. I am pleased to report that the investigation has been most fruitful indeed. The Raker of Solnari, real name Crazier, was once a Conrian subject who served the Vinster King. I will now share the important details of his story. Please save any questions or comments for the end.
No more voiceover? Why not?
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
It's so weird.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But it does not excuse his many transgressions. No matter how much Crazier suffered in the past, the fact remains that he is what we know today as the Wild Hunt, wreaking havoc upon innocent lives in Notcry. He becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffers the consequences. This is a threat that the Knights of Favonius cannot ignore.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in Crazier's memory?
Never. But I have heard stories of something called the Moon Gate, and this seems to fit the description.
Miss Lauma, any thoughts on this?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold many secrets. Some sources speak of ancient knowledge, others of a gateway to the unknown. The term Moon Gate is one I have heard before, but as is the case with all of our legends, there are no records of any first-hand witnesses. We cannot know whether it truly exists.
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a moon goddess yourself, do you have some idea of where the Moon Gate leads to?
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon, and my strength is recovering well. I can sense that the gate would open at my command,
But there's more to the power of the Frost Moon than that?
yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the Moon Gate, since it is a path to the moon. But as Nefer mentioned, holding open a spatial gateway takes a huge amount of power. And right now, I need to conserve my energy to fight the Raker of Solnari. I'm afraid this is one mystery we may have to leave unsolved for now.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gateway. I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir made it through unscathed. The evidence pointing to this is with the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the wild hunt proliferates wherever his scattered fragments lie, drawing hordes of monsters to many different...
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force? Hence, why the wild hunt is a distributed phenomenon.
Makes sense to me. Explains why the wild hunt is so pervasive.
Without the power of the Abyss on his side?
I could not agree more. The power of the Abyss is most...
It is a compelling explanation. This raises some interesting questions. That being said, regardless of whether my research bears fruit, I would like to thank Miss Nefer for conducting such a thorough investigation.
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo. I too hope that the information I've...
Hey! What is it, Dainsliff? You look really upset.
It's just... when I think of the man I once knew as Rerir, I struggle to understand why things had to turn...
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring an...
Mine too. We could never know all that...
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today.
That's very thoughtful of you.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to... Hey, is this a bad time? Nice room.
Why not? It's just a hotel.
If it's all the same, I'll just stay out here. I might not look the part, but I'm... Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left, she shared some things with me that I thought you'd... Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chess set, there's no guarantee that the power of the Ibis King is any match for one of the 5 sinners. Their powers are beyond our comprehension. It's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out. We have to come up with a plan.
Honestly,
What about with the witches?
I figured that might be the case.
Yeah, Alice.
Well, I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time, but for the most, it felt like some kind of sales pitch.
2 days?
That remains to be seen. You have some history with him, right? Great. All right, on to item 3. So, Albedo, Durin, and I put our heads together and came up with... We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first.
Oh, I'm unstoppable.
All right, so... We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this. I mean, firstly, you're not locals, and secondly, none of us are your boss. You're well with...
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We know the stakes here. It's all of us against the Raher of Solnari, or none of us stand a chance.
I choose my words very...
Sir Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like this.
Why aren't you going to tell us? What?
I see your point, yeah. But to be clear, I don't doubt your abilities.
I want to do everything within my power. The Raher of Solnari is a truly
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned it as in, most people weigh up the risks. Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer. But all that aside, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, and you're our honorary knight. I want to make sure your courage doesn't come at the expense of your safety.
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have you on board.
bad astro...
Just downstairs. Jeez. What's that? Dory there?
This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before we take action. How can we be sure that our enemy won't leave the designated area?
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rarer and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns.
What's that
His
food?
conclusions are as follows.
That bread?
Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rarer has never displayed any ability to manipulate the dimension of space. So it's unlikely he has any power in that domain. Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. If we put him in a fight-or-flight situation, he'll choose to fight every time. Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, he is consumed by hatred, both for the moon and for his enemies. Turns out, we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private memories without permission. He'll be baying for blood, not looking to escape.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like valid observations to me.
Understood. Then I will defer to the verdict of the group.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail. Albedo and Durin are carrying out their part as we speak.
Plan approved. Scheduling.
Okay, any firepower you need, I got you covered. Let's light this baby up.
The Frost Moon Scions are behind you as well.
And the rest of you?
I gotta admit, this is kind of epic.
No objections? All right, then it's settled. This is the plan we're going with. Next up, an old tradition of mine. Anyone who wants to back out, now's your chance.
What's Paimon gonna do?
We can still back out of this?
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped because their mouth said yes before their brain had time to think things through.
A very people-first approach. I hear that's common practice in the Knights
What
of
is that
Sylvanas.
necklace?
Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
We don't use people's real names at work. This contact will be known only as Owl, please and thank you.
Please and thank you.
This plan can only work if everyone does their part. Flint's and I will absolutely support it.
We shall indeed. You'll be glad you accepted our help. Also, you are the last person I expected to see here, Miss Dory.
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually call me Lord Sangamabe. So, the longer your name, the higher your net worth. Is that the idea here? In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know your full name. It's...
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Okay, fine. I'm actually only here as a favor for someone else. Do you have any idea how much it would cost to hire me otherwise?
Oh, does this mean someone out there actually has the power to boss Dory around?
It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing and mutually beneficial business partnership. She's actually the mom of a friend of yours.
Alice.
Said Mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole business in Notcry is gonna go down the drain.
Okay. So what exactly is so special about this pendant?
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might happen to me. So,
Alice.
she wanted me to have something that can store power to protect myself with. I finally got it all fully charged up with Kovaki, and then never went and used it all up at once. Never lost so big in my life.
You're right. It was all my fault. I didn't mean to drain all the Kovaki in the pendant, but I'll make it up to you.
You will? Well, in that case, how about you give me your chess set, and we call it even?
I knew you'd say that. Well, it's yours if you want it. In fact, take it now, and I'll even throw in a free Raker of Solnari. Deal?
You're putting me in a difficult position here.
She could take him.
It's a very useful
Dory's
thing
powerful.
to have around. But I have
Who's a Dory
funny
main right
feeling
now?
It won't be around much longer. I guess we'll see in a couple of days.
Looks like bankruptcy for me.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you never know. You might find a new business opportunity on the other side.
Still doing more. What are you gonna talk to Dory for? Oh my god, this has been a long fucking quest, man. Oh my god. Act 4. Farina. What's the pity here? This is 0. Oh, 2 apparently. What's the pity here? That was what happened was ridiculous. I'm sorry. It was ridiculous. Didn't it come early? I thought it did. Did I skip it? It wasn't this many. Really? I remember that. It's so weird, I don't remember that. Yet we have 2 of them. This is so weird, man. Is this story thing important? Can I just idle it?
Dory, how are things going? Feeling ready? Oh, I was born ready. We only have 2 days. You think Lord Sangamabe would let an opportunity like this slip by? Don't forget, when something's in high demand, the people with the goods on hand get to charge the highest price of all. Even higher than the sellers taking advance orders. Ta-da! See? It's right here.
Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it?
No. Aha! Nope. That's not The Mage Alice once warned. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secret. Anyway, point being, took him long enough. Marak delivered so nosy.
Surely Nahida
could be. Or maybe either way. All. Huh?
Paimon's just.
Well, a long time. There are always gonna be. Alice has been a huge, and more than that. No one knows what the future will bring. Whatever happens, I want to make sure the dead. Oh, that? Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent. My priority is doing the business.
All right.
If I do say so, and that's the whole point. Oh, and could you two help?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Hey guys, I didn't take my 2-hour break. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes pretty soon. Yeah, I'm gonna do some bio break stuff. For you, those of you that don't know, a bio break is like going to the bathroom, like bio as in biology. And a break is a break, of course. But yeah, this was not. There was just so much text. Oh my god. If I wanted to read this, I would have just bought the manga. It's crazy, yo. It's gonna be a quiet night. It's not even nighttime yet. It's gonna be a quiet night. I wonder if anyone's gonna come online on my subscription list. I mean, not my subscription, my follower list on Twitch. It'd be nice to see someone. Damn, like to watch someone stream instead of stream myself. No, but honestly, I don't mind it. It's like a really good reason to play video games all day. At the same time, some money would be nice. So I don't know what to do. Oh, that reminds me, I just got to update one of my balances. Don't worry about it. So I don't know how to explain it better than that. I just keep a record of all my stuff. I guess you can call it finances, but you know, I keep a record of all this shit. Where is it? Dude, I feel like I'm so fucking drained. Dude, a lot of shit. The cinematics were a lot to fucking take in, man. Like it was like hundreds of texts, awesome cinematic. Hundreds of texts, awesome cinematic. It's just like you could chop it up a little bit to make it balanced. It was like in fucking blocks. I don't know. This is how I felt. Maybe someone else feels differently. I don't know. Let me just check one more thing. Well, I'm on break right now, so technically I could be doing this, yeah. Where is it? Okay. I really hope there's some bonus or something tonight with online gambling. It's just getting so repetitive, and like I'm getting frustrated. I made back some of what I lost over the course of a few weeks, but it still hurts, and it's been an uphill battle. Like a long fucking grind, man. Like that one slot. There's this one slot machine that's like called Phoenix 333, and like it's like a power combo thing. I don't know if you guys know what that is. But, like red is a multiplier, blue is a free spin, and the yellow is the jackpot, like to play for the jackpot. And ideally I want red and blue, or red and yellow. Obviously red, yellow, and blue would be great, but that's really hard to get. But the red and yellow would be like, I'm not sure that multiplies the jackpot, the minor ones. I don't know, because when you get the red to times 10, my free spins are already maxed out at 40, and like I've been getting blue, you know, eggs or whatever, but like it's not coming easy. That's what she said, 18 plus. Alright, I'll be right back, guys.
today for a new tomorrow. Hearts in sync, we hold the key. Feel the rhythm, hear it pounding like a thunder ever resounding. Together now we will break free. The stars align, the path is clearer with every step. The end draws nearer, no turning back. We've come too far
my digital camera wasn't turning on today. The one I'm using right here, the Sony ZV-1. I was flipping a shit. Then I took the battery out and I just put it back in, and now it's fine again. Hopefully I don't need a new battery, but that's not a big deal because that's an easy fix. It might be a little bit more expensive than it should be, but I don't have a choice. I only have this. The hand cam is basically not a great webcam, but like it does this serves my purpose in terms of whenever I'm doing something with my hands, like right here, you know, like over the keyboard. Yeah. You've been playing this one game. This is the longest we've played one game in a long fucking time. Okay, I think it took about 10 minutes. Whatever, we'll go now. Oh, nice view.
Traveler, Paimon, it's good to see you.
Everything going smoothly over here?
Sort of. As you're probably aware, Varga, Durin, and I captured some abyssal creatures from the Wild Hunt. Per the plan, we dissected and analyzed some samples of these creatures. The process went very smoothly. The findings, however, come with some troubling implications.
They're part human.
You can actually dissect the Wild Hunt?
That depends on your definition of Wild Hunt and dissection.
Harmless, lifeless. These words are accurate descriptions.
The Wild Hunt is an interesting phenomenon. In and of itself, it doesn't seem to possess anything akin to a human personality. But taken as a collective, the medium through which the Wild Hunt is summoned does appear to have a soul. Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptatyr, and seemed somewhat fascinated with the foul Certology. But she barely mentioned Rerir at all. I don't think that was because of his lower social standing, though. Anyway, it's a pity. I should like to hear her thoughts on the nature of the life form he has become today. It's a strange mix. The furious energy of an abyssal being channeled through a fractured physical existence. A consequence of being torn apart by an unknown power. Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this state is that he sacrificed a degree of individuality in exchange for a continued existence. Oh, sorry. Once I get talking about interesting research, I have a tendency to go on indefinitely.
Interesting
Back to our research findings. Essentially, they confirm my hypothesis. Rerir's corpse is completely contaminated by the Abyss, and the effects are irreversible. You could think of this as Rerir in mutated form, but in my view, even that would be inaccurate. In reality, his whole being has been consumed by the Abyss. In other words, he is now nothing more than a manifestation of abyssal power. Unfortunately, at present, we have no means of completely eradicating abyssal power. Hence, we cannot fundamentally destroy the Rayhir of Solnari either.
Oh, that's terrible news! So, that's it? We can't defeat him? Not even if we get the power of the Three Moons?
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness when the world does not accept her presence. It's as if her creator banished her to a place she can never be accepted. It means she spends most of her energy just on her own survival.
Given the circumstances, it's only natural to despair. But we must see this plan through to the end. Time to kick off the backup plan.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked us to bring it.
Ah, how wonderful. Well, thank you for making the trip. Durin and I will be heading off shortly.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person this time. Please be careful.
All right then. Stay safe.
Archon llama. Wait, so is it over? Like, are we gonna fight him, or what's going on here? Who are we gonna fight anyone?
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes.
That's it?
The fate of my flock is in your hands, Grandmaster Varka. Please keep them safe.
Her flock.
My lady, what are you saying?
Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis the world has ever seen.
Teyvat.
This is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. I must do what I think is right. For me, that means fighting for the future of Nodcry. This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas. In my absence, please follow his lead.
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Well, to start with, I know my way around a battlefield. Biggest strengths are honesty and hard workingness. Anyway, point is, I don't intend to let Lauma down. I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep every last one of you safe and sound.
I don't like this map thing. I understand what they're trying to do and all, but like, I don't know. It's just, I guess it's a good segue. I don't know. I remember that.
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it?
That's right.
Yes.
I have a different relationship with names than other people, but it's what everyone calls me. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people.
Something's off
You're
with Columbina.
different from other people.
You're more perceptive than most. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Miss?
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. I don't recall any happy moments from that.
Is that because hatred?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. Thank you for your help with the Crazier situation. Without your...
You're welcome.
Friend, he betrayed me. And I never really understood what he was going through in life.
Okay.
You
see, you're torn. Now you know it.
I need some time.
Of course. Actually, I went through something similar myself recently. Something happened that changed my...
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though you've left the Fatui?
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. But then I abandoned them. Oh, and even now, they still support me. Which...
Clearly, they view you as...
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing her help for what it was, and not treasuring it. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel... Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there? I think...
Huh.
Sure. Hello.
Ah! They caught us!
Just gotta check something real fast.
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Crazier of Solnari. I'm afraid I need a little time, but I will seriously consider joining you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much! Everyone will be so grateful to hear that!
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to eventually.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a think about whether you're willing to join us.
He doesn't have a choice. What's the alternative?
It's nearly showtime. Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Oh, there's a way closer way there, huh? Oh wow. Flynn's? By himself? Why is he by himself?
You're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's!
Not too long.
Are you nervous about the...
Quite the opposite. When I was awakened by the Radniki,
Good life.
I had not
That's
touched
good.
a weapon in many years. I felt like the battlefield was not where I belonged. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. A life of absolute peace is simply not a possibility for me. My restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me, there is a deep yearning to root out the evil in this world.
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary concern was hibernation, but it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you in this.
Looks like I'm not the first to
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first. Please.
Never! Over here!
Aino asked me to relay a message. She said Inetha will be on high alert and keep a close watch over all secondary districts where defense is required, providing support as necessary. Meanwhile, Aino herself will provide range support to us directly, using her latest invention.
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
The chess set's looking a little unstable.
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage at a moment's notice.
Alright,
No
I'm
sense
ready.
sitting around waiting. Let's make the first move while we still have the option.
Can I set my
I
party up?
agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
She could just disappear. Why does she need to find a space?
I will.
She could like travel dimensions or some shit. Oh, no more Doughblade.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us bring to this fight.
I'm just saying I'm running friendship team right now. Just saying.
Let's go.
Not that I can't use them. It's just yeah.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Why is he trying to destroy the moon? What is this, a loading screen? Oh shit.
Stay on your toes.
This is not the group I wanted to use. This is not a good group.
Pathetic. Be silent. To dust.
Forest, protect us.
No more lies.
Moonlight, praise you.
Can't hide the truth.
Futile.
Close your eyes.
Moonlight, praise you. Moonlight,
No more lies.
praise you.
Observe.
Barely causing a debt, you know.
Mystery unravels. Absurd. It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
Water jet!
Using Hydro? Why are we using Hydro right now?
With one heart, we pray. You poor lost lamb.
Hunt them down.
Be silent. The long sleep beckons.
Damn, dude, calm down.
Moonlight. Great.
Are you quite finished?
It all adds up.
Moonlight. Great. It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
What the fuck is going on right now?
The moon will protect you.
What does that do? Are you healing? Do some healing. Okay, never mind.
Receive my blessing.
Do you see now?
Close your eyes.
From here, when will it be as you foretold?
Foul spirit is not welcome here.
For the everlasting forest, lush as the moon. Seek within. No more lies.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Observe to dust.
Futile. Pathetic. Move.
Is this heal or no? Are you supposed to win this fight? Are you supposed to lose it?
Can't hide the truth. With one heart.
We don't have a fucking hero, man.
Forest, protect us.
I wish I knew what that does.
Close your eyes. The long sleep beckons. Be silent. Observe. Steady now. Are you quite finished? Close your eyes.
Does he have interrupt resistance?
The mystery unravels.
The moonlight.
Steady now.
Futile.
Be silent.
How do I get healed?
Your little game of heroics is over. Who wants to go first? No. Get out of my sight!
No! We've been separated.
Take.
You okay?
Nefer, where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before, knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Lauma! Can you hear me?
Hold on, wait. Silence.
Voices are gone.
Destroyed. Reborn.
Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Just stalling you. If I can stall you for long enough, the moment will come. Go! Wipe out!
No more lies. Seek within. It all adds up. Absurd.
Bombs away!
The mystery unravels. No more lies.
Go! Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
How are you supposed to block that?
How much power will it take?
Seek within.
You're supposed to
Can't
iframe.
hide the truth.
I don't think everyone knows how to iframe, just saying.
It all adds up. No more lies. Let's see what you're made of. The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth.
Bombs away!
Seek within. It all adds up. Can't hide the
How long does this go on for?
Your death is within my grasp.
It's just like, what are we supposed to do here? Can I just die? Like, will that reset this?
The mystery unravels.
This is not the end.
I don't see this happening.
Take.
Shameless.
You're supposed to kill it with 2 characters. And no healer.
How unfortunate. Seek within.
I just make this loop to see if it ever stops. I just don't. How are you supposed to kill it with 2 characters?
The deception deception ends here.
I'm just saying we're not doing that much damage here.
The mystery unravels. Absurd. It all adds up.
You can't switch characters? Why can't you switch characters? Why does the camera move like that? I can't see. Can I exit this?
Shameless. The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth.
Does that help? You can't control the camera anymore. Wait, this is bad. I mean, like, is this? I don't understand the significance of this to the story.
It all adds up. Absurd. The deception ends here. No more lies. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. Seek within.
Bombs away!
No more lies. It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
Can't even stagger him.
No more lies. Absurd.
I've got this.
What is she doing? What do you mean I got this? You're not doing anything.
The shield's broken. I can't keep this up.
Don't push your luck.
Death is within my grasp.
Absurd. It all adds up. The deception ends here. No more lies. Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels. Seek within.
Wipe out!
No more lies. What a joke. The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth. There's no other way.
The only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold on. Find a way to keep him focused on killing the two of you.
Never! Your eyes are bleeding.
Soon you will be powerless to resist. And then, I will reduce you to dust.
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on. Keep holding on.
Any other tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them. As entertaining as they are. You've backed yourself into a corner.
You don't fool me. I see your fear clear as day. I have to stoke his rage. Make him unleash everything. You fear what you could never defeat. You fear the thought of never being able to save your beloved. You cannot win the fight against fate, Crazier.
Is that what you think? Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid.
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
The hell?
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst.
How about that?
Jump kick? The jump kick?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Crazier.
We won.
I thought the dragon was our enemy. That Durin, yeah, I thought he was.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine. Apart from the blindness, of course.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it.
What's she doing?
Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen you do.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake. We had to do something.
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. Under the circumstances, it was a wise decision. You traded your eyes for an incredible victory. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like this outcome, and I don't want you to lose your sight for good. People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make. Whether that means faith, strength, or in this case, your ability to even see. I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair on your head.
Thank you. Really.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. Until then, please follow your recovery plan to the letter. I'll send full details through Yehoda. For now, just get yourself home, relax, and rest. My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a spectacular victory. A dark cloud has been lifted from the skies of Nodcry. All in this land will be grateful for what you have done.
The moon will remember this day. Thank you both.
So how does the boss fight go?
something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, I also felt everything they felt. And since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
Huh. Hold on. Let me try.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage. I just thought I should tell you.
You're right. There's no damage. That's a relief. But I must say, I'm surprised to hear the Kuthar share something like this with me. In the past, you never used to open up about yourself.
Things are a little different now from how they were. I'm learning to share how I truly feel with my friends.
Friends? You have no idea how glad I am to hear that.
How you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon. No need to worry about me.
Phew! Well, that's good. Paimon's been sitting on the edge of the bed worrying about you for ages. You slept a whole day and night. Poor Paimon had to eat all by her lonesome.
Glad to hear you didn't starve. How was the food?
Well, it wasn't the same without you there to share it. Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self. She couldn't enjoy the food and settle down to sleep.
Well, I'm back to normal now.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you to head to the tavern when you woke up. Barker and the others are organizing a victory feast and they want to celebrate with you. He also dropped off some medical supplies, but you seem fit as a fiddle, so guess you won't be needing those. If you're feeling up to it, let's head over now. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
And he says, is he on the map? Can you find him yet? Hey, is he supposed to be a world boss? Oh, I'm confused. Alright, whatever.
Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! We were literally just saying how there's no way we're holding this victory feast without you any longer, and we would have postponed it till tomorrow.
How are you feeling today?
Much better, thanks. Don't worry about me.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just let me know. Happy to check you over at any time.
Yep, we're here for you. Anything you need, just let us know.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
Where is she? So it looks like her eyes open, I guess.
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovering well? Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eyes were mostly recovered after just a couple days rest. I can actually open them again now.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Lauma says not to strain your eyes while they're still healing.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could I borrow you?
Oh, sure. Coming. Did you hear that? I gotta go help Lauma for a second. You guys chat among yourselves.
You bet.
Sure thing.
The Raker of Solnari. No, definitely a snake. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's something my dad used to say. Perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very wise... What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away? If you're worried about me, you can nip that in the bud. It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. He was just a... Oh, father. How much better... Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning liar. And yet, strangely, he feels more like a father to me than my real dad ever was. He's never brought it up, but I'd bet he feels the same. Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time training me in the art of deception? Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and posed 3 questions to him. He promised that he'd have his freedom if he could find the answers. His response was to take on a physical form and approach me, hoping that I could become his envoy and search for one of the answers on his behalf. Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me return what he gave to me. So that's enough for you to decide. He's a prisoner, and he was scared. So he decided he lives in fear because he's a deceiver. How is Crazier any different? It's preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't understand it. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think? Good. If you understand that, it means you're smart, and you see things objectively. If you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. For example, when something good falls into my lap, I don't go shit. So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Oh, is that what it looks like? Well, you all know my past now. And I can't simply eliminate everyone who knows. When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, if you understand what's at stake, very good.
Oh, wait! Now that the panic, after all that build-up...
It took forever. Oh my god.
Huh?
It's Varka.
Imagine.
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you? What's he been up to recently?
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco 2 than him. Although, now you mention it, he hasn't bothered me in a while. I wonder if...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. But I somehow doubt that's what's going on. He won't lie low forever. So we'd better stay on guard.
Who are they talking about?
Oh, Lord Sangama Bay. How lovely to see you. I must thank you for the device you...
Why come and ask me when you click?
I mostly...
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your card.
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable
Huh?
Let's see. It's nothing to...
How?
You're a curious, but I'm afraid no matter... You did it for soon?
It was empty land. Disasters are capricious things. We strike. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanction. It was something I looked... The tech people handle...
It's a pity that...
So?
But surely you...
You don't get it. Just thinking of...
Thank you.
For...
And the pen.
Oh, that.
Seems like we've...
Yeah. So long that...
That would be your mother.
Yeah. Though it's been... It's not like my sister can't help me now.
Not everything.
Yeah. That's true.
Well, that... Plus...
Oh, absolute. You've got a lot...
I appreciate the vote.
How have you been holding up? Any adverse reactions?
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster.
What?
You played an indispensable role in them. Sometimes.
Let's do a quick demonstration. I'll bet.
Thank you.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in how...
Hey, you guys!
So did he pick the humanoid
Look
form?
who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
Seems like you've recovered.
Can I get you a...
Huh? You know how to...
Handling a drinks order is ridiculous.
Paimon believes it. To be totally honest...
Don't worry. That's...
To put it in the simplest terms, when facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating. So, instead of looking for a way to For this to work, for added security, the alchemical array, that power enabled...
What surprised me, given his history with Crazier...
It must have been a...
Absolutely. He was torn between two... Anyway, however you cut it...
That's the only reason you're here. Yes. I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized that you, me, and Arlecchino should be friends. I think this is very important. So I felt I had to come and tell you. Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. I can't even hold my teacup. If that's all, you can leave now. Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being co-workers? What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word, I swear I'll shut it down. If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word please at some point? Polonia, please see Lady Columbina to the door. Will you still invite me to your next tea party? What? Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
What is she doing there? Are you gonna talk?
Last time the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself this time?
We just wanted to, you know, see how you were doing now that it's...
Why? Out of concern for my safety?
Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to...
Oh, don't you worry about that. If you're in the mood, my coasters are still missing in action, though.
Whoa! Pretty hefty.
You can ignore those. They're just, I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes, and other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going on in the present. Some people do the cross, trying to predict the future is like daydreaming. And right, Although, who else? Pretty much all the Mecha and Fontaine are his personal hand.
Wait, are you saying you know?
I mean, Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only... We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before I honored his request. But, I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer Alain Guillotin disappear like that. Would have...
So... that?
I just told you.
Those are my equivalent of Alain's work was like epic Not that there's anything bad about them. Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They were all quite competitive, but beneath the friendship and the rival, unfortunately, childhood would end. A mad dream. And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser, but alas, they the first of them to against Alain's wishes. He persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve and parted ways with Renee. It's complicated. Alain, perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time they met, Renee's, and although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation, but I'm told that the attempt... What do you think of Renee? Do you admire him, or do you despise him? Same difference, really. Just a matter of perspective. What a cop-out. But I suspect I don't like fanatics who give up their whole life. Maybe I could understand. Anyway, that's enough about... He managed to put a stop to his credit, I suppose. The law... After that, the only thing supporting his work was the same... But although the desire to save Fontaine drove him to found the... I think that formula... Yet Alain's until... Once he realized, he quit working on... He told me that the director of the Nazis... I think that all he... At the very end, many years after... And
how much text do you need?
The other sought death. Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. They were young children with... Or maybe they... But instead, the... Do you think the desire to save oneself is... The way you said he gave the exact... No elaboration. All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia. Polonia, exit hibernation mode. Begin diagnostics.
Is it over? Is it finally over? Like 1 more week. I think so, 1 more week.
Save.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Going back to Natlan for what? Some garbage event? We'll do this later. Alright, oh shit, more achievements. Just gotta be close. Oh my god, it's taking forever. Somebody should have an upgraded. Good god. It'd be great if we could keep this all on set, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't understand how you get that trophy. All my Selena quests were done. Did it? When does it pop up? It's always weird how some people get it. That's higher than it was before, so there's a way to complete it somehow. So I'm missing a quest somewhere or something. Garbage. Look it up later. Look it up next time we play. It took up another hour. Dude, we've been playing Genshin for 3.5 hours. And like, who has the time to do this all in one sitting? Like, it takes up an entire weekend. I'm counting the time that I had on the stream where I just fell asleep. So there was a good half an hour to an hour in the beginning of that stream. Whatever. All I did was miss the, I missed showing the cinematic. So, but I'm sure you guys are going to watch it on hoyoverse.com or whatever. Just like where I get all these songs from. With no copyright for some weird reason. I think it's because it's a remix. So I think like Hoyoverse doesn't own it necessarily, and the artist doesn't own it necessarily. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Can one party and just one party only suffice for the copyright claim? Like if it's two parties and each own 50% of it, like who gets the claim? Do they split up the royalties? I'm not sure how that works. Durin's a dragon we fight, right? Am I wrong? Because there was, what's his name? I forgot the dragon in Mondstadt. What was his first name? What was his name? Devalin, yeah. Then there was Rex Lapis. I guess there's Nuvalet if you count him. Who else was there? I don't wait that Dendro monster we fight. The looks like a caterpillar or something. Is that technically a dragon? I don't know. It's a whale. Is a giant whale something? I don't know. Dude, I need a break out of that. Dude, I feel like I need a cigarette right now. How long has it been since I smoked? It's been quite a number of years. I don't want to vape. Like, a lot of people are into that, but like, we don't know the long-term harm and effects of vaping. And we're going to find out like 20 years from now, and like, I don't think it's going to be a good thing. Like, I highly doubt vaping improves your health. Vaping. So special about it. I was using blue cigarettes before this whole craze with vaping. Before they used to just be called e-cigs, electronic cigarettes. But I gave up those too. To be honest, like, those didn't really do anything for me. The flavor was nice. The flavor was awesome. It was just like psychologically there wasn't enough smoke. And that's a thing a lot of people complain about. Is that when they're trying to quit, they use all these other, nicotine replacement therapies, and they're basically quoting the clinic right now, but okay, it's 5 o'clock. About 3.5 hours. So we started around 1:30, right? Yeah, I think we started around 1:30. It's a long fucking start. I'm not gonna gamble until midnight because they might have some stuff they're posting. Let me see the other website. Let me see what Foxwood's doing. Foxwood's promotions suck balls. I mean, like, Mohegan is so much better. It's crazy. Actually, I have this fucking link while I'm typing it in. Okay, let's see what they got. They got their awesome jackpots, supposedly. Alright, now you gotta put in the fucking number every time. Make a deposit of $250 or more. Sounds like a good deal to me. Foxwoods is a little bit unreasonable sometimes. Am I the only one that thinks that? Does anyone else do as much online gambling as I do? I don't do a lot. I do it often. You know, it has its pros and cons. Gambling problem or problem gambling. Well, I'm lucky I finished fucking Genshin Impact text marathon. I will admit some of the cinematics were cool, but like it didn't justify the minutes and minutes and minutes of text. Yes, I have a subscription to Crunchyroll now. I don't have time to watch random animes though. Maybe this is something I could revisit. Or there's a remake or something. The one with Chauncey Billups and Terry Roger, whatever his name is. Is Chauncey Billups a Hall of Famer? They might kick him out. Which car? The Honda? Alright, give me a few minutes. I heard good things about Chainsaw Man. I will share the screen with you guys, but like pretty sure everything I'm looking at is copyrighted right now. I know it usually is audio and not typically it's not just visual, but you have to ask the manga readers about that. If I had the time, I would watch every single episode of Yu Yu Hakusho. Alright. Are we really doing the Hound? What do you call him? The Houndsmith? Something like that? Are we really doing that character next? Like, I remember playing that character. I thought it was like so dumb because it's one of the earliest characters you can get. And then you look at the Barbarian, it's fucking ridiculous. I made the Barbarian my main, but like now that I finished the skill tree, it's like what's there left to do? Get the platinum. That's what's left to do. What is the Hound Master? I mean, like, how many hounds does he have? Like, does he have a lot? I mean, that would make a difference. The Pyromancer is actually good, but he doesn't use pyro. Like, all these other things, electricity, what is this, chaos, shadow, arcane, and the starting weapon is fire. It's just like, I don't get it. Spellblade. There's no Cryomancer.
Fear not.
Embrace.
I like the assassin personally.
Time to hunt.
I really want to try the necklace, but I want to go in order. This is, I admit, this is kind of, this right here, I think this is kind of cool, man. I like the Death Knight too, it's pretty good. I haven't tried a Demon Hunter. Not excited about it. You have to be really careful with projectile classes, in my opinion, especially in this game. I like the Sentinel is basically another name for an archer or a rogue.
Aim true, strike hard.
Oh, it's an ice user, or can be ice user too. This guy has like nothing but bomb.
Time to hunt.
Spellblade. I wish there were more Spellblades in RPGs. It's actually a pretty cool class. I can't get this until I think I have to do the Titan hunt. Yeah. Sigil Wickedness. Which one is the Wickedness one? So Bioness, Corruption, Wickedness. So that's the next one. This is not an easy one though. This is actually very difficult for me. I've never even come close to beating it. It's like by the end the lords have so much fucking health. I remember doing fights in the fucking, where is it? In Bioness? I remember having boss fights that last like over half an hour. At some point it becomes counterproductive. Let's see how this dude is. Wait, did I do a skill tree already? Oh, I did? Okay. Okay.
Time to
I don't think I did anything with this guy.
Looking for something sharp?
Poison, really? Nature, whatever. Pyro. What is this? Is this blast or bomb? I guess this is pyro too as well, right? It has two pyros. Isn't this pyro? Might not be. Really? Huh. Okay. What's his? I don't. Is it this one? No, is that? What the fuck is it? This one. And there's nothing filled in yet. Okay. That's wonderful. This is a long fucking grind for this platinum, man. I want it though. Horseshit. Alright. We're almost at 4 hours, guys. Like, I don't know. There's Shadow and I got to do that anime thing at 8 o'clock, give or take, plus or minus like half an hour. And then we'll be through episodes. Well, technically, I guess it's 5 to 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So those 4 episode groups. This is the second one I'm doing. So I was trying to find some fucking like Google image art that I could use, and yeah, it's about Blue Lock. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the first video, but I mean sports animes can be good. I mean, you learn a lot about the sport if you watch the animes about them. Like, I learned so much about tennis with Princess Tennis. It was crazy. All right, I'm gonna head out. I'll be back later tonight. I might try to do some stuff off stream, but like, just because it doesn't interest me to do it on stream. All right, take care of yourselves and each other, guys. I'll see you tonight, late night. I'll be on around 8 as well for the whole anime thing.